Publisher Activision Blizzard has reportedly begun the process of laying off a significant portion of its staff, with the initial speculation to cut hundreds of jobs being brought up last week. As reported by Kotaku, Activision Blizzard began notifying its employees who are being laid off across Activision, Blizzard, and King this afternoon. In its earnings call with investors, Activision Blizzard says it plans to add talent to key development and incubator teams and reduce administrative and underperforming initiatives, although it was not specified what the latter was. The publisher went on to say that it expects an overall 8% headcount reduction, likely resulting in around 800 staff to be laid off. Blizzard President J. Allen Brack told employees that staffing levels on some teams are out of proportion with our current release slate. According to a note obtained by Kotaku, this means we need to scale down some areas of our organization. I am sorry to share that we will be parting with some of our colleagues in the U.S. today. The note continues. For those being laid off at Blizzard, the note supposedly promised a comprehensive severance package and job assistance. If you are someone you know has been affected by this closure, UK mail Gamasutra to share your story confidentially. This is a developing story. We will update it with more details as they become clear. The Gamasutra job board is the most diverse, active and established board of its kind for the video game industry. Here is just one of the many positions being advertised right now. Location: Woodland Hills, California. Infinity Ward is currently seeking a senior in game visual effects artist for an exciting unannounced project. Responsibilities, requirements. Interested? Apply now. Whether you are just starting out, looking for something new, or just seeing what's out there, the Gamasutra job board is the place where game developers move ahead in their careers. Gamasutra's job board is the most diverse, most active, and most established board of its kind in the video game industry, serving companies of all sizes, from indie to AAA. Looking for a new job? Get started here. Are you a recruiter looking for talent? Post jobs here. A group of Sonic Mania developers, including game director Christian Whitehead, have joined forces to establish a brand new boutique game studio, dubbed Evening Star Studio. The new opening is headquartered in Los Angeles and was formed with the remit of designing fresh, fun games which will stand the test of time. Whitehead will serve as Evening Star's creative director and lead engine architect, with the studio looking to use the Retro engine, rebranded as the Star engine he designed as its primary game engine. He will be joined by fellow Sonic Mania developers Tom Fry, art director, Hunter Bridges, technical and audio director, and Brad Flick, design director, while veteran producer Dave Padilla will lead Evening Star as CEO. Being a boutique game studio has a specific meaning. Every member pursues a goal to make their own great games. By encouraging strong technical foundations in every discipline, members are given a voice and latitude to impact games in unique ways. Reads the Evening Star website. By reinvigorating gaming industry's marketing techniques, the team boldly explores the actions long since left behind. With that driving approach and the proprietary engine and toolset, Evening Star has developed an innovative workflow which minimizes the barriers between ideas and execution. Today marks the last day for the Wise built-in digital marketplace, and anywhere games that were available exclusively through the storefront. As previously announced, January 30th is the final day the store will remain open for business. It's a shutdown that has been looming for some time. Nintendo first announced plans to close the digital store down back in September 2017, noting at the time that it would end the sale of waypoints in March 2018 and take the store offline for good at the end of January. It's been roughly 12 years since both the Way and the Way Shop channel launched, and the shutdown takes the Wise, and, by extension, the Way emulator built into the Way's, WiiWare, and the Virtual Console stores offline as well. For the time being, Way and Wii U owners will still be able to re-download any WiiWare, including games on other channels, and Virtual Console games that were purchased ahead of today's shutdown. But Nintendo has said that it plans to end that service and support for the Way to Wii U transfer tool at an undetermined point in the future. Today also brings the final day of the Wise streaming video support, as quietly announced just a few months ago. Services like Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Instant Video will no longer function on the Way on January 31st. That end of service comes as its current generation system. The Nintendo Switch still lags behind other consoles in terms of video streaming offerings. Whether you are just starting out, looking for something new, or just seeing what's out there, the Gamasutra job board is the place where game developers move ahead in their careers. Gamasutra's job board is the most diverse, most active, and most established board of its kind in the video game industry, serving companies of all sizes, from indie to AAA. Here are just some of the many positions being advertised right now. If you are a recruiter looking for talent, you can also post jobs here. Location: San Francisco, California. If you are interested in taking first-person shooters to the next level, Impulse Gear is looking for you. Impulse Gear is seeking a mid-senior animator to help push the boundaries of our virtual reality worlds. Daily tasks would involve the creation of unique character animation, motion capture processing, skinning, developing physics assets, and more. The ideal candidate will have had previous success as a mid-senior level animator, outstanding communication skills, a creative mindset, experience working with Unreal Engine for animation and physics systems, a passion for virtual reality, and a strong drive to bring new techniques and workflows into our projects. Location: Redwood City, California. The gameplay camera designer, working under the lead cinematic designer and on the game director, will be responsible for designing, implementing, and fine-tune the game design cameras and related gameplaying levels and cinematics to ensure a smooth and seamless player experience. Through a rich and epic narrative experience, the successful camera designer will be able to collaborate with artists and designers to create tools and camera solutions to create a dynamic and living world. Location: Culver City, California. Our next project is ramping up production, using Unreal 4-inch, a fully 3D gameplay experience. We are looking for talented, passionate, smart and good people to become part of our crew, to help build and shape something ambitious and completely unique from the ground up. As a critical anchor for the project, you will be crafting code for character interactions, API interactions, scripted sequences, combat, environmental interactions, and much more. Help us build something satisfying and fluid while overcoming new and exciting challenges in gameplay. Location: Alpharetta, Georgia. Hi-Res Studios is looking for a level designer to work at our studio in Alpharetta, Georgia on Smite. Come join the creator of the critically acclaimed Smite, Paladins and Realm Royale, as we enhance and expand our online action games. This job tasks a developer with designing and implementing 3D levels, using Unreal Engine 3 for an online multiplayer game, and set dressing, using environment.assets. Netflix released Bandersnatch, its special choose-your-own adventure episode of Black Mirror a few weeks ago, and it has recently come to light that the interactive experience WASLOBCLY inspired by an actual video game of the same name. Chris Scullion of Tired Old Hack wrote up the rise and fall behind Bandersnatch, beginning by introducing the Liverpool-based development studio behind the endeavor, Imagine Software, comprised of Mark Butler, David Lawson,